watching that Divine Speed Team. But man, now really, the reason I kept this middle section so long because I'm gonna wire that to the first harness I did. Uh, y'all will have seen the first harness I did. That's the one where I got my boy LS Chevy Rider 254 playing in the background. I got You Can Do It Too in the background. I'm watching their videos while I was doing the harnesses. I was harness. I got watching Steve Davis. There's a couple other people that I got playing in the background, man. Hopefully you don't mind. But I cut all the wires low down to the block off the first harness I did. So when y'all see me doing this harness, I mean y'all hear a little TV and shit in the background. You're gonna hear a little something, but I'm still learning. But I'm doing two different ways. One way is gonna be standalone, with the fuse block and stuff that you can order either off of lt1swap.com. Got the diagrams, the links and stuff you can buy from. I'm gonna either order a fuse block from there and do the little stuff that he recommend on that one for the first harness that I did. But for the second harness I'm doing that I pulled out the junkyard that ripped the transmission plug off, I'm gonna be using this OG or the stock fuse block and whatnot. So I'm guessing like these wires don't go straight up to these plugs, but they run around. I guess I don't know shit. I don't know how to look on the inside of this fuse block because this ain't no fuse. I don't know, but I might have to replace a lot of them fuses that's up in there. Not replace them, but put them all back in there. But so with this one, I'm gonna get it out. Shoot, I ain't trying to rip it or nothing. It's loose all the way. Get it out real quick. All right, now pull this one out because I'm not gonna need it right now, but because I'm gonna just take this one once I'm done with this harness and just plug it back in there because everything's still hooked to the back. And this one, either I might just keep it or I might go the far route and say forget it and hook up my first harness back up to these OG wires and figure something out that way. I don't know. Well, long day, people. I got all My wires removed from the blue PCM plug. I repinned number 42 for my low fan. This brown wire, I'm gonna run it all the way down through here. Run it all the way through. I know that ain't no good. Let me see. Yeah, like that a little bit. Yeah, but got everything in the way, I know. Got these stripped. I'll strip this one yet. That's how I do my stripping. Little guideline mark. If y'all do any car stereos, y'all know that should be hot. Throw that up in there a little bit. Clean up my area, I guess, a little bit real quick so I can get it a little better something. Man, this video probably shit almost 12 hours later than the clips y'all seen earlier. When outside was doing this brake work, I still got Divine Speed Team on the computer. This is where I got the idea to do the stock fuse block setup and whatnot. I got my little paperwork. I don't even know if it's focusing or not, but yeah, this is everything on the right side for the red PCM. On my other harness I did, I'm already write down the stuff I'm gonna remove off this harness and whatnot too. I don't know. I know I don't gotta write the stuff down for each harness, but it's just something I'm gonna do. Like you can also go to lt1swap.com. But I'm working on a 99 to 02 engine. Yeah. So I'm gonna remove pin 3. That's a fuel pump relay control. On this piece of paper, I wrote down what everything was for, but on this, what I'm writing down now, I'm not gonna write down none of the I'm not gonna identify what these pins are unless it's something I need to repin or keep. So you remove, on the red PCM, you remove pin 3, pin 5, pin 7, pin 11, pin 13, 16, 17, So like on 16, you can keep for stock transfer case. That's if you use a 4-wheel drive. $17, remove 19. With number 33, you want to keep pin there for fan 2 relay. That was 30 on red. No. Pin 33 for the red PCM connector. You keep a pin for fan 2 relay control. You remove pin 34, pin 36, pin 41, 43, 45, 49, 54, 55, 64, 73. So on the blue PCM, you're going to remove pin 13. On the blue PCM plug, you're going to remove pin 13, 23, 25, 28, 30, 38, 45, 48, 53, 55, 56, 59, 65, 68, 70, and 80. For the red PCM plug, you remove 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 16, if not using the stock 4-wheel drive transfer case. You remove 17, 19. You keep pin 33 for fan 2 relay control. You remove 34, 36, 41, 43, 45, 49, 54, 55, 64, and 73. On the blue PCM plug, the wires you want to run to an external connector will be pin number 19, which is pink, is PCM ignition supply. Pin 20, which is orange, PCM battery supply. Pin 33, which is purple, is TCC brake switch. You want to add pin 42 for fan 1 relay control. Pin 57, orange, PCM power supply. Pin 58, which is dark green, serial data to OBD2 port. Pin 75, which is pink, PCM ignition supply. Now the wires that run from the red PCM plug that need to go to an external connector are pin 9, which is dark green with a white line. Fuel pump relay control. Pin 10, which is white, is engine speed, which is tach. Pin 46, which is brown with a white line. Malfunction indicator lamp, which is check engine light. Pin 50, which is dark green with a white line, is speedo vehicle speed output. Now, these are just things I'm doing. I mean, don't quote me on any of this at all. You can go to lt1swap.com and get all this information off of there. I may have missed something. I may have did something wrong. So don't take this as a guarantee this is right, because I haven't used it yet. Once I use it, once I put it on, I can tell you which is wrong or if everything I did is correct. So those are all the plugs for the blue and red PCM connectors. All the ones you'll remove and all the ones that need to go to an external circuit or whatever. I mean, I know, like, we'll see that again. That's if you're doing a different type of fuse block. If you're doing the stock fuse block, you ain't gonna have to worry about repinning these to an external fuse block. But if you're gonna make your own fuse block and whatnot, the pins that you'll reconnect to an external connector shit, I forgot what I was saying. Though, if you're doing your own fuse block, you'll have to take the wires from the PCM and run them to an external fuse block. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. If you're running the stock fuse block, you don't have to worry about running wires to external connector. Y'all gonna be talking mess in my video, but it's all good. I ain't tripping. All my comments. Alright, y'all. Got this red plug here on these outsides. If y'all can see it or not. But you can use a little knife or something, like a flathead screwdriver. You barely got pushed in here. Let's see. Get something else. I'll grab this pencil. No. Grab these then. Take this little tip. Just press it up in here. Press down. A little pressure. Oh shit. Get it loose. This one might be a little tougher with these, but you got a small screwdriver, you slide it down in this slot. Eventually you get it. Go back over here, get this one again. Pop it on off of there. With this, you got these two clips right here. I broke one on this side, so I only got one. But yeah, it ain't this easy all the time at all. You might have to use some little pliers Just be gentle with it because you don't really want to break it. Reason it might not come up because it might be zip tied to this plastic. The wires might be zip tied to this little bracket. I mean, you just got you some little pliers, you finagle it, break it loose and whatnot. So I ain't even had this one off here yet. Damn, I should have got these little covers from the junkyard when I was there the other day. So alright, we got 1 through 20, the 1 through 20 side off. We gotta remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them on this 1 through 20 slot. So we gotta remove 3, 5, and 7. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see, but they're numbered 1 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40 on the bottom. No, hell no. 1 through 20, 21 to 40. So 1 to 20 on the top on the left, 21 to 40 on top on the right. On the bottom left, it's going to be 41 to 60. On the bottom right, it's going to be 61 to 80. So on here, I don't have pin 3, 5, or 7. So on my list, I'm going to just write not available. 3, 5, and 7 are missing. Oh no, I'm tripping. 1, 2, 3 is gone. 4 is gone. 5 is gone. 6 is there. 7 is there. I'm going to show you how to remove one. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be second one. What you're going to have here is these little, I probably already showed y'all, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can probably take your fingernail or something easy. Get it up in there. That easy, man. That one already out. Already out. What else we gonna remove from this side? That was 7. We got 11, 13, 16, 17, and 19. Show you how to remove another one real quick. 11. So go back on the back. You find pin 11. You can count in. Or actually, I see I ain't got nothing at pin 12. So I'm gonna flip it over. I see I ain't got nothing there. So up here, this is 11. So I'm 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Take your little fingernail over there. Lift up that little tab. Push it up out of there some. And you got pin 11 out. I'm gonna remove these right quick, man. Well, we removed all the wires we needed to remove from these. Put that clip back on there. Start removing some tape. Remove this tape. Fish out these couple wires. Make sure you keep your harness together. You might get the same sections where your harness don't be looking all raggedy and shit. Like that, bam. These one, two. stuff. You see them? Them ones do this much. Oh, there's still that brown zone on my cute. Let me see. All I'm doing is fishing these wires through to get them down the harness some more. Before I start throwing some tape back on here. See, really, like, this harness, it ain't, I guess, it ain't necessarily for the stock fuse block, but because I'm reworking the harness also. But let's see. And run these back here. Moving the wires out. What I'm watching, Living Color. Living Color. Got all them down there. Got me a couple of them little zip ties I got from Harbor Freight, 100 for 99 cents. Hit them up, hit them up. Oh shit, it's backwards. Make sure your zip tie is in the correct locking position. Put that one on that band. Put on this one some more. About 7 inches. I don't know. So, cut them off. Throw some tape on there. Got it taped up pretty decent. Throw me a piece of loom or something back on there. Got my pin 33 on the red for fan 2 relay control. Alright, if y'all use the instructions and whatnot, this plug right here, they tell you to clip them. You don't gotta clip them, but you're gonna unpin them all. You're gonna unpin them from the PCM and pull it all out. So, if you want to keep the plug, you can and whatnot. Yeah. Alright, from this red wire, the starter splits off to one fusible link. This one runs back to the bulkhead. This one right here, where it splits off, this is a fusible link. Splits off though. One goes back to the bulkhead and one goes to this plug.
You don't ever think about the suspect you killed?
My uncle used to tell me this story about 2 months. Find a wayward neighbor.
This plug, this green wire runs, I don't know where this one goes. I gotta see on my other Caprice. But this green wire runs back to this one I got round up here. And I'm gonna also see what this plug goes to on my other Caprice. See if I need it or not, because if not, I'll just clip it and use it for my one of my 12 volt.